Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. Now in today's video, I do want to show you guys how I built my starter house in my survival world, or the SMP world that I do play on. So that's what we're going to be building today. So let's just kind of dive right into it and kind of get started. Now this house behind me is the exact house, block for block, that is on my SMP world, and have had a few people request that I actually showcase it in a video, so I want to be able to do that for you guys today. I'm not necessarily going to go over everything that's inside of the house as far as placing what blocks where. However, this world will be available for download, and that link will be down in the description for you guys. So if you guys want to see how I decorated the inside, at least to a certain degree, then you guys can definitely get some inspiration from that. Otherwise, definitely feel free to go ahead and make it your own, or make any changes to this that you guys would really like to. So again, that world download link will be in the description so that you guys can take advantage of it and check it out for you guys yourself. We're just going to be building the base, which is going to be the house structure itself, and then we're also going to go over the platform that you can actually see, or the wraparound deck, so to speak, here. So the first thing, let's just kind of go inside of the house and go ahead and show you guys what we have to work with here. And we've got a few different things going on. We have our fireplace here, we got our bookshelves, and then we got our ladder going up to the bookshelves that are up there. We've got a nice little entryway with our collector heads that we've gotten from time to time. We've gotten some, a few plants kind of sprinkled around. We got our carpet. We've got a kitchen area right here. And then we have, our loft area, which is the only thing that's up there for us is our bed right in there. Feel free to make any changes that you guys would like. A nice little sitting area here, a little nook for our kitchen. And then obviously we do have our downstairs that we can go down in here. This is what I did in my world for the SMP. I have an extra set of completely enchanted gear, so I'm ready to go, and then 2 sets of tools that I would need to basically get started. Plus, I kept my original chest plate just so that I could have it in whatever circumstances I might need it. Then a little bit of decoration. Then this is my main storage at the time. And then I obviously had an enchanting room off the back here. So it really is very, very, very simple build, and I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and, build something like this in your survival world. Make a few changes. Obviously, it's on stilts because in the world that I play on, it's actually higher because it's actually off the ground a lot more. But this is kind of a nice little walk around. This could easily be the front of the house right here that you're going into, but it is kind of what it is. So let's go ahead and kind of look at what materials that you guys are actually going to need in order to do this. And if we actually go ahead and go into our schematics here, and we can actually load our schematics, and you guys can see the material list of everything that we're going to need. So I am actually going to create a file so you guys can go ahead and see for yourselves what items you guys will actually need for this. So this is a new program that I've actually been using. So this is exactly what you guys will need for this specific build, and it has literally everything in it from the decorations. Now the only thing that it doesn't have in it is it doesn't have some of the entities, and that would be the item frames and the weaponry and the tools that you might need. So if you're not going to decorate it that way, then you don't obviously need to worry about that. But this is everything. So I'm just going to kind of go through it really slow what you guys are going to need. Obviously we have dirt, but that's mostly because I have it kind of propped up a little bit. We have oak planks. We're going to need a ton of them. A lot of oak logs, lots of stone, spruce stairs. That's mostly for the roof. We have stone bricks as the stairs for the accents. Cobblestone. We have grass blocks, which again is kind of the underneath area. We have stone bricks. We've got oak stairs, oak fences, glass planes, lanterns, lots of bookshelves, and then a lot of this other stuff that you're going to get down into here. Except for the spruce slabs. A lot of this is going to be mostly for decoration when that time comes. There's a few trapdoors that you guys will be using if you really need to, things like that. All right, so hopefully that is good enough there for you guys to go ahead and see. And then, like I said, I'll have this list for you guys in the description, so you guys will be able to see it pretty easily. minus the cats, of course. Now, this is the area that you guys will need. The house itself is 24 by 14 deep. So 24 and 14. That's what you guys will need. Plus, we have the wraparound porch, which actually creates an extra. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's actually 5 wide. So you'll have a lot additionally on that. But that's all included in the material list that I just got done showing you. So like literally everything you see, including like all the dirt that's below here, is included in that list. So that's why you probably don't really need all that dirt or even the grass blocks that are determined. Now, at this point, what you're going to want to do is this will be your floor. So at this time, you're going to want to go up and go 3. So this would basically be your walls. And then you would fill all of this in basically with just oak planks or whatever really you want to go ahead and use. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this up real quick so we can kind of get through this a little bit quicker. So just bear with me. So now once you have all your oak planks installed, we can actually finish working on this. And you're going to want to go up 3 high. So this is going to be your base of the entire structure of your foundation. So go ahead and make that 3 high all the way around. And once I get finished with this portion of the project, I'll be right back. So once you have completed your foundation and gone up your 3 high, you're going to actually go up 1 more, but the corner pieces, the very corner is going to be an oak plank, and then the rest of this is going to be filled in, and you're going to do that on basically all 4 sides. So we got this just like this, and then we're going to do a plank there, and then all of whatever material you're building with, and then you're going to do oak plank there, and then you're going to go along this entire back side here, just like this. And then you're going to put an oak plank on this one here, and then continue that all the way across. Now, the reason that we're doing this is a couple different things I'm going to explain here real quick. Number one, this is actually going to be the roof or the ceiling of the basement or the floor of the upstairs. And then that corner piece is actually going to be part of the deck, or it's going to look like it's part of the deck, which is going to be this piece right underneath of this brush here, or these leaves. So that's what that's kind of all for. Now what we need to do is create our brace, and that's going to be the brace for our main house. So you're going to grab your oak logs, and then you're going to go up 4. These are going to be 4 high all across the front and the back, and they're going to be a little bit different on the sides. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and skip 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on the 8th one, you're going to go up 4, skip 4, then go up 4 again, and then go all the way to the corner, and then just go up 4. On the corner here, we're going to go up 4. You're going to go in 2, and you're going to go up 3. Skip 4, go up 3, and then in the corner, you're going to go up 4. So you have 4, 3, 3, and 4, and then you're going to repeat this side on the short side, and then the same pattern on the back side. So let's just do that one more time. So we're going to go up 4, skip 7. On the 8th one, you're going to go up 4, and then skip 4, go up 4, corner, go up 4, then corner, go up 4, skip into 2. On the 3rd one, go up 3, skip 4, go up 3, and then up 4 right there. So now once you have your floor or your ceiling, depending on which way you're looking at it, from the basement or from the first floor, we can continue on with our build. Now, the entryways are going to be slightly different, so we're going to go ahead and start with those. Now, the first thing that you're going to do is you're actually going to come back one diagonally back from these oak logs right here using the planks. And then at this point, you're going to come back one more, like right here at a diagonal. And then you're also going to put in another one just like that. So we're going to do that here. So at a diagonal, and then come in one more just like that. So it's kind of a unique little entrance. Now at this point, you're actually going to go ahead and put your oak logs on the behind the ones that we just got done placing, just like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and leave that for now. So we're going to repeat that exact same pattern. We're going to come back one diagonal and do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to go up 4. And then you're going to go diagonal again and then just straight back out. So diagonal and then straight back out. Then off of this one, you're going to want to go ahead and put in your logs right there. And your logs right here. Did I put those in the wrong spot before? I did not. Yes, I did put those in the wrong spot. All right, so we're going to go up right there and right like that. Now, because I'm going for more of that log cabin style feel. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to be going up on all sides, going up 4 with our planks, and we're going to get to our oak logs here in just a second. Now, what's really interesting about this build is I actually left this empty, but you're going to want to put something in there like a torch or some kind of light so that no mobs spawn, or you can go ahead and fill it up. Now, keep in mind that if you do fill this up, you are going to be putting in at least 16 more items of something, because I have mine completely empty versus the schematics that I showed you earlier in the material list that you're going to be using. And then we're going to punch out some of these for windows in a later moment. But what I'm going to do is go around the entire build and fill in all of these except for the very corners. Skip that corner, and I'm going to go ahead and go up 4 high all the way around. Now at this point in the build, we're actually going to be using our oak logs again. We're going to be putting in a temporary oak log there, and we're going to be going out like this to get more of a unique pattern. And then we're going to go ahead and destroy that first one. We're going to do that on all 4 of the long sides here. We're going to get that. We're going to delete that temporary one, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So temporary, and then all the way down the middle, and then we're going to do the same thing here, and then add a diagonal. Perfect. We're going to delete that one and delete that one. Now at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to come out sideways off like this on both of the long ways. So that way it's going to be more of a unique structure on the inside and also on the outside. So temporary block there, and then we're going to come and go all the way across. This is going to be more for the inside decoration again, so if you don't really want that, then you don't necessarily need to have it. Completely up to you, but you're going to put that one there. And then we have a temporary block, and then all the way across, just like that. Perfect. Now at this point in time, what we're going to do is we're going to create a unique pattern by going up. So we're going to go up like this on that level. Actually, we need to fill in that other side, and then go up 3 like that. Perfect. Then we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. So you're gonna fill all of this in, and then start to step it in just like that. And you're gonna do the same thing on this one. So fill in all between the logs there, and then kind of a pyramid in between the logs. And then step in, and then go up 1 and in 1. So we got kind of the unique shape of the roof. So you can kind of see that that's where the shape of the roof is going to be coming from right there. Let's go with our door placement. We're going to go ahead and put our oak, some eerie music there going on. We're going to put our oak slabs or our oak planks like that inside of the door. So we got that one, and then I put that one in the wrong spot. That one actually goes there. So we're going to dub this as the front of the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in by 2, and then we're actually going to go ahead and put a balcony basically straight across like this. So on this side of the house is going to be more of a loft area, which is where I have the bedroom on this side. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and actually I put that in the wrong level. That's actually going to be connecting up to the actual logs there. And then what we're going to do here is we're actually going to come back and in 1. And then we're going to go all the way across and fill on all of this entire area with our oak planks real quick. All right, now that we have that done, we can break it whatever area you want. That's going to be where our entrance and up to the top is going to be. So that's what we're going to do there. And then you would have your bed here. We're going to punch out the middle holes. These are where windows will eventually go, and that's going to be on all 4 of the areas that we have that have been created up. So let's go ahead and start working on some of the roof line. We're going to continue these oak logs up 3 on both sides. So we're going to go up 3, and then where the 4th one was at, we're actually going to go ahead and put our stone stairs in. So we're going to go around the corner like that. And then actually this one should have only been 3 high. And then we're going to come back out 1. And then we're going to do the same thing in here. We're going to wrap around this area with our stairs. And then that needs to be deleted. And then we're going to come 1 out for basically creating a little bit of depth there. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to actually delete that one there. And we're going to go up 3 on this one. 3. Delete that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the stone stairs in where we need them to be. And then we're going to go out one on that side, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So wrap around that oak post and those oak logs, and then just like that. So it kind of creates that kind of a unique little bit of a roof line. On this side, it was going to be a window. On that side would be a fireplace. So you could actually replace this portion of the wall right here with like stone bricks or anything temporary that you really want to know. Make sure that your fire tick is off. Otherwise, your fire could potentially spread depending on what materials you guys put in there. In my SMP world, I actually use a campfire, and I've had no issues with it, just so you guys are aware. At this point, we're going to grab our spruce stairs, and we're going to go ahead and create our roof line. And we're going to basically skip that one, and we'll come back to that later. And now you're basically just going to create this roof going all the way up until it basically meets in the very center. And you're going to basically leave a 2 gaps. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. All right, so now that we've actually started a little bit of our roof line, we can do on the side that we have our loft area, which is going to be this side. You're going to go up 2 and then back 1. So up 2 and then back 1. And that's going to create kind of a little bit of a ledge there for this window. And then on this one, what you're going to do is you're going to create just a standard like upward, downward staircase. So we're going to kind of do this type of build around this. And like that. And then that's all we need to do. And we actually do that on both sides if you're going to have a window. If you're going to have a fireplace on the other side, I actually did that on that one. So let's go ahead and kind of do the same thing over here. I'm kind of stuck there on that stair. We're going to go ahead and go up 2, and then back 1, up 2, and back 1. And then we can actually just put in our stone steps like that. And there we are. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to join this up. With the rest of the roof. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. All right, so now you should have 2 that are kind of in the middle there, which is exactly what you want. So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your oak logs, and you're going to go all the way across the long way using the logs. And that's going to be kind of the main support of the entire build. Now, from where the spruce stairs meet right here, you're actually going to come out straight, and then you're going to go out 1 and then 2, because that's actually going to stick out just a little bit further to give it a little bit more depth of the build. It's going to actually look like the house is actually holding, and it's actually holding the oak log like a cabin actually would. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start building our roof line around this, and we're basically going to kind of repeat it by going basically down. So we get down to this area right there. Then we're going to do the same thing in here. And then we're going to go and do our oak logs, and we're going to come out, and then we're going to go out 2. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Oak logs out past 2, and then oak logs out past 2. And then we just ultimately need to fill in all of the areas with the steps. So I'm going to go ahead and finish working on that now. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I am doing here with the steps. Now once you get done with the roof, this is kind of what it should look like here. And there we go. And what we're going to do here is we're actually going to start working using the stone brick stairs. So what we're going to be doing is just attaching those to the outside of all of our staircases. And just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath them and go up like that. And perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and go down one more and right there. And then down one. And we're just going to fill in the bottom section just like this. Then the underneath and just like that. Perfect. And then we're going to do that the exact same thing on the other side here real quick. So we're just going to go ahead and follow up the staircases or the stairs that we already had in place on both sides. Swing around the other side and do those. Then go ahead and do the underneath of all the steps. And then once you get back into the middle, you're going to go down one more to make sure that it's actually even on both sides there. And that should be it right there. That should be perfect. All right, so now that we've actually got that done and in place, what we can actually do is find out, both sides are going to be the same. We're going to go ahead and destroy that first log there, and we're going to wrap this around just like that to kind of close that off. And then it's up to you how you guys would like to do this next part. Because what I'm going to do here is use spruce stairs or spruce slabs, kind of fill this in. And then what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and kind of raise this up a little bit and then put it up one more to kind of give it a little bit of an arched slope. And actually I have that one the wrong way. There we go. At least it gives a little bit of a slope there. And then what you can do is you can actually punch that open if you guys would like to put in like a window there. That would be an option. And if you actually look at what we've done on this other side, I actually raised it up a little bit more, and we actually put in an actual window at the top here. So if you guys actually want to recreate that, what you're going to want to do is create that same arch that we actually just got done creating. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to grab our slabs here again because that's all they're made out of. We're actually going to go ahead and destroy that one and destroy this one right there. And then you're going to put and grab your slab. It'll be there. Then you're going to go up one and then down one again. And then at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to go back one right here. So this one would actually go up one more. You're going to delete this one. And then this one would be, well, really whatever material you want to build it out of. So we can actually go ahead and look at what we did over here. So you can see that in this case, we actually just used the slabs here. So we used a full block there and whatnot, and that's actually attaching right into the top of that oak log there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is come back over here and go ahead and use our slabs. And then we can actually go ahead and create our just a little bit of a window right here. Then we're going to go ahead and put our staircases just like that. And then this one we actually need to wrap around like that. And then we can actually go ahead and put in, we're going to go ahead and put in some stairs that are going to be coming out like this. And then at this point, this is where you'd actually put in your window. So just go ahead and grab, I think what I did on the other side over there is I just used full glass blocks. And then the rest of the glass that we use is actually going to be the glass planes. I don't think I use glass panes here. Oh, I guess I did. For some reason I didn't think I did actually. So let's just go ahead and change that out then real quick. And then we're going to brace that up then with our oak logs there. And then glass planes. Glass panes right here. And there we go. And then that's your nice little lookout window right there for your build. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to punch out some of the places for windows. So it's going to be a 2x2 basically on every single area. And then we're going to do a 2x2 or like a 2 there. And then we're actually going to do something a little bit unique up there. And then we're going to do the same thing on the back side. So 2 there, 2 there. And then 2 here. And there. And then if you guys are actually going to put in a fireplace at this point in time, what you would do is you're going to make this all stone. And then you're actually going to basically fill this in with stone right in this area as well. And then I actually made it too deep on the bottom. So somewhere right around here, I think I actually ended up making it like too deep just to kind of give it a little bit more of the depth that we're looking for. And then that's what you would do on that side. And then what you're going to do here is, we got to put that one in. And then we're going to do another area across the top like that. And then that kind of gives us our entrances on both sides. And at this point, we can actually go ahead and put in, this is our little window looking out. And then that's our window looking out. And if you want the same thing there, you could put the window there just like that. Or you could actually fill it in. It's completely up to you how you would like to design that portion of it. And then on that house, I actually built in the stairs going down right here. So then they get to a corner and then they go basically down the steps. Just like that. And then over here, what we're going to do is we're just going to fill in all the areas that we did. Busted out with windows with glass panes. Now we have to actually fill in our top areas for our windows as well. We can do that all on the side. And then for the one that we actually have up top here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting in like kind of a different structure. And we're going to be putting in a window that looks kind of like that. So it's going to be kind of a unique like shape. And then there and there. So it's kind of like kind of a cross T looking pattern, but that's going to be our main window looking out. Then of course you could actually mirror the same thing on that side if you don't want to put up the fireplace. Now on the outside of the house, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing some of our slabs. We're going to be decorating around the side. So what you would be doing is decorating some of that. But what we need to do is go out 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is going to be all deck all the way around here. Then you're also going to go 5 up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you would basically fill in this entire area around the house. So now once you've actually put in all of your decking, we're actually going to go ahead and grab our oak logs again. And you're going to go down however far you need to put these out and down. So these are only going to come up 1 like that. And they're going to be spaced every 4 until you get to the sides. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can actually go all the way out to the side for this one if you guys would like. Let's see. We're going to go to right there. And then you're going to keep going down the side over this way. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 5th one, we're going to go ahead and go up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can do the corner one there. The reason that's actually a little bit different is I actually made this walkway on this side a little bit different. But you can choose to do it however you would want. I don't use the sides that often. That's why it's a little bit more narrow. But to make it more convenient, I just made it 5 all the way around for this tutorial. All right, now that you have your entire decking in, you're going to go ahead and grab some oak stairs real quick. So let's go ahead and find them right there. And then we're also going to need some oak fences as well. If I could type today, that would actually help out quite a bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do upside down stairs on every single area that we have. Now, once you're done with that, you're actually going to go ahead and put oak fences in every place that you just got done placing the stairs all the way around on the deck. Now, this is obviously going to help you guys for a couple different reasons. Number one, it will prevent mobs from getting up here, which will definitely help. And then obviously, we're going to be putting some lighting in here as well. It just helps with mob prevention and a few other things as well. If you want to change these out for fences, if you really want to make sure that it's completely safe for you up there, then by all means go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and finish putting fences all the way around the rest of this deck. All right, so now that you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and use our slabs. We're actually going to put a couple along the bottom here and then along the top just to give it a little bit more of some depth here. And you can change, you know, some to a few stairs if you'd like to give it a little bit more. You can put these really wherever that you guys would like and whatever makes sense for you. Otherwise, you guys can put some shrubbery around as well. And then what we're going to do here is the middle one on both sides, or on all the sides. We're going to go ahead and put a staircase in the middle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an oak fence on the side, and then we're going to grab a spruce fence and put that down the middle just to give it just a little bit of some color contrast. If you don't like the way that that stair looks, you can replace it with a slab, but either way, it should look just fine. So you got a slab on the corners and then along the tops, and then you're going to go ahead and do oak on the sides and then spruce down the middle. Again, it just gives it a little bit of extra something. And then we're going to do spruce in the middle, then oak. Then we can do the same thing on this one, oak on the sides, and then spruce down the middle. Now with your leaves, you can actually just kind of plant these around the entire area just to kind of give it a little bit of a feel. If you want to expand the fireplace out instead of inward that I did, you could actually fill this in with stone here. Otherwise, you could put some shrubbery there. Also in the corner, you could have it extended to a little bit out on the deck. It's kind of up to you what you guys would really like to do with that one. And something kind of like that will give it a nice little feel. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and put in our spruce stairs right here. And then what I did to actually get some lighting in here is I actually put a lantern there, and that kind of helps with this area for the lighting aspect of it. And then if you want to open that one up and actually put the window in like we were going to do earlier, that would actually get a little bit of light in as well from those lanterns. Go ahead and put those glass panes in right here. And then we can grab those lanterns again. And then what I did here is I actually did them off of the oak logs on all 4 areas, just to give it a little bit more lighting. Number one is it creates it so that nothing can spawn up there, and honestly I think it just looks a little bit better. Then we can do the same thing here on the back side. And now it's kind of completely up to you what you guys would like to do for lighting up this area. You can kind of see that it's nice and spacious. And then what we would do is we would actually put in our oak stairs going down into the basement, basically right here. You can use basically whatever step that you would really like. I wasn't really going to be using that area, and then I think I might have put a window, right in that kind of like that general area there. And that's all that there really is to this, at least build for the most part. Otherwise, a lot of the other stuff is just very basic decorations. You're going to go ahead and you're going to grab, I like is it the spruce door that I really like? Yes. I can never remember if it's the dark oak or the spruce, and then I actually use that as my doors on both sides. And then what I did is I actually ended up using pressure plates. So that way they would actually go ahead and close as soon as I would come through that. And then, yeah, what I did here is I ended up putting like upside down staircases or stairs on both sides, and that was kind of a spot to put like some of the heads that I have received, or even putting in some more lighting or some potteries or whatever you would like to and whatever you guys would actually need. And then right here, I actually ended up putting in upside down stairs, so that way it looked like it was nice and flush from the top, but underneath it allowed you to still enter it at a very easy pace. Otherwise, you can kind of fill this area in however you would really like it. It's a lot bigger of an area than it actually looks like. I ended up putting my kitchen over in this area, and you guys can definitely go ahead and check it out. But this is the main structure of this house, all done and complete. It's a very, very nice basic house, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you guys want to go ahead and put a chimney, what you guys would do is just kind of, throw in some randomness going on over here with some like you know, you'd use some cobblestone and some smooth stone, really whatever you want to use, and some slabs. It really doesn't matter what you guys use, and then eventually you would just go ahead and choose whatever you want your top to be. So say you wanted this to be the chimney up here, you can actually just go ahead and put that in there. I would definitely recommend that you shape it a little bit more like we did on that side, by basically using stairs and slabs and kind of just wrapping it around and making it at least look a little bit better. But I'll kind of leave that for you guys to go ahead and decorate. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And honestly, I hope that this actually serves you guys very, very, very well in your survival world. It has for me. And honestly, I'm over a month into my world, and I'm still using this as a starter house and as my normal house each and every single day, even though it doesn't even fit into my theme anymore. I just don't want to tear it down because it actually turned out to be such an amazing starter home that I'm never going to be taking it down because it means a lot to me. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, you know what to do. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.